am constantly asked about family cars. Now, I also know what you're thinking. This is yet another sort of compact SUV from the brand that seems to have a monopoly on budget cars, budget SUVs, etc. Well, you know the Ertiga, right? Well, this is not it, but it is based on it, and it actually sits above the Ertiga in the model lineup. And it's a little bit more sort of SUV, a little bit less Uber, a little bit more family car, like legit family car. The difference as well, actually, is that it's got 6 seats and not 7. It doesn't have like a rear bench back here. It's got the captain seats, which I am in love with. I find a captain seat to be like really premium feeling, and this is no different. I think they work so well. They are so practical. I almost want to say that this was one of the easiest cars that I've ever put a baby seat into. Again, a win for parenting because of how physical it is. And then on top of that, even with all the seats up, you've still got a boot of 209 litres, which I know sounds tiny, but it's really not. But then with that third row down, in case you don't need it, then you've got a boot of 550 litres, which is just like dreamy for me. These seats are partial leather, and the material on here is sort of very durable, very family friendly, I can tell you. And it's not the top of the range, so I think that's fantastic. I also am not a big leather fan, because these seats won't burn my backside in summer or freeze it in winter. You've still got this infotainment system, touchscreen. It's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's got automatic climate control. It's got cruise control. It's got a reverse camera. It's got keyless entry, keyless start. It really feels like quite a premium car in sense of the features that you're getting. Like just about every Suzuki that's launched at the moment, we've got the very familiar 1.5 litre, 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated petrol engine. It's got 77 kilowatts, 138 newton meters of torque. What is phenomenal is I think this is the first time I've ever got a fuel consumption under the claimed amount. I'm sitting at 5.5 litres. I'm in the manual, which is the one I would go for. There is a 4-speed auto. It's just not as good as rather having the manual. You've just got a little bit more control. I think Suzuki deserves to have a bit of a monopoly on this sort of car, this kind of segment, because they're doing it so well. There is no skimping on things like safety features or ways in which to save money because you're selling a car to somebody who can't afford any premium brands. I think Suzuki is just smashing it out of the park, and I think they've done it with this XL6. In fact, this makes your life easier. It is fuss-free. It is just, I think, everything you need from a family car. Feeling so gifted, sugar, how you get so high. Oh, fly, fly. So